Hello folks, welcome back to my channel. Our video for today is about the Omega Speedmaster Professional Moonwatch. Let's start by removing the black sleeve. After removing the black sleeve, you'll see a hint of what's inside the box given by the iconic Speedmaster Seahorse logo. Now let's open the box. On top of the box, a stainless steel medal with the Speedmaster Seahorse, or also called the Omega Hippocampus, that started in the 1950s from an engraver named Jean-Pierre Bourlet, who was working at Omega during that time, and also a legendary moonwatch embroidered in red. At the back portion of the box, there is a compartment where the Omega operating instructions is available. I still have the receipt from the Omega boutique here in Scottsdale, Arizona. It also comes with a black card holder with the Omega logo at the bottom, and also with two cards. One is the international warranty card and the pictograms card that has both the reference numbers. Underneath the box, you will also have a compartment with two booklets. The first booklet has the instructions on how to remove the bracelet of the watch and how to replace it with an Omega NATO strap that is also inside the box. And the second book shows the Omega Speedmaster logo and states Legendary Moonwatch in red. The book tells about the birth of the Speedmaster in 1957 and tells the story of the use of the Omega Speedmaster in space. It also includes cool NASA images, the box is very well designed by Omega for the Speedmaster. It has two hooks. Let's unclip both. You have four compartments inside the box. The first one is for the watch. The second one is for the loop with the Omega red logo and the tachometer. The third one is with the NATO strap and the tool, so you can replace the bracelet with the NATO strap using the manual that I showed you earlier. Also comes with push pins, the Omega Speedmaster coin that has the Speedmaster Seahorse and the Omega logo. The coin itself is about 60 millimeters. It is the loose interpretation of the early Speedmaster casebacks. Now let's look at this watch. Production of this model was 2019. The movement is manual winding, which means if you plan to wear this watch daily, you also must wind it daily. It is best practice to wind your manual winding watches at the same time every day for better power reserve usage. Now the Speedmaster has a 48-hour power reserve. So how to wind the watch? Wind the crown clockwise 20 to 40 times. You'll feel resistance, and there will come to a point that it can no longer be wounded and you are ready to use the watch. The bracelet is steel and the caliber is 1863 and it has 18 jewels. The case has a diameter of 42 millimeters, lug to lug 20 millimeters. The watch is water resistant up to 50 meters, but me personally, I would not use this watch underwater. But if you really want to use the watch underwater, I suggest not to operate the push buttons and the crown underwater to avoid damaging the watch. The back is open. and you can see the amazing mechanical movement of the watch. The bezel material is also steel with the tachometer. The crystal glass is sapphire, and the dial is black and white with 3 sub-dials with the center mounted second hand. Let's go through the sub-dials. The first sub-dial, that is at the 3 o'clock position, which is a minute counting sub-dial that goes up to 30 minutes in time. And at the 6 o'clock position, we have an hour sub-dial that tracks up to 12 hours. And at the 9 o'clock position is your running second hands, which is the seconds that keeps the time while you are wearing your watch. The bracelet is steel, and the clasp is folding with the Omega Professional engraved on it. Now the center mounted second hands is the timer that you use with the chronograph and tachometer functions. The chronograph on the Speedmaster is the same as any other standard chronograph watches that has the crown and 2 pushers, one on top and one at the bottom. To use the chronograph, you can simply push the top pusher and the center hand will start, and you can start timing. You can stop the center hand by pressing the top pusher again, and the center hand will stop. To reset, simply push the bottom pusher to reset the center hand back to 0. The Omega Speedmaster Professional Moonwatch in all its variations is an icon, and while the sapphire sandwich may be a newer evolution of the classic design, it still remains true to the roots of what made the watch so special in the first place. The Omega Speedmaster is a watch that has been to the moon and back, and its pedigree is evident in every detail. Omega still sells a version of the Speedmaster that is almost identical to the original design from 1957. So that's it, folks. I hope you enjoyed my video. And if you did enjoy my video, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more videos.